morning, everyone, and welcome to a new week of morning mindfulness. So, this week we are going to focus on um, the sense of sight. This week we're going to use our eyes to bring us into the present moment, and then we're going to use our imagination to do a little visualization. So let's see how that feels this week, and I'm hoping that you're going to really enjoy it. As we have done for the last few weeks, we're going to focus on the same two techniques every morning this week so that you can become really comfortable with them. Okay, so there is a saying about mindfulness. Mindfulness, funny enough, it's called mindfulness, but actually, mindfulness is when we let go of our minds a little bit and really pay attention to our bodies. And we've been doing that every day with our body scan and with our muscle relaxation. So we're really getting used to that. So the saying about mindfulness is lose your mind and come to your senses. So let's take some time together this morning, as we do every morning, to let go of the power of the mind a little bit, just for this time. Give it a little bit of a rest and focus on our bodies and focus on the present moment. So, finding a comfortable place, make sure you're sitting comfortably, and as always, with your back nice and straight, your head nice and tall, and your feet flat on the floor. Just notice your shoulders and notice your posture and see how your body feels. Okay, and you might notice that I keep closing my eyes, and that's because I find it easier to focus on my inner body experience when my eyes are closed. And my body almost seems to know when I sit like this that it's time for some mindfulness, because a big deep breath comes automatically. Okay. And for you, just notice your breathing and notice if your body also knows that now it's time for mindfulness and attention. So just noticing first of all the feeling of breathing. So we breathe all day, every day, but often we don't notice what it feels like to breathe. Our body is magic. Our body is doing everything it needs to do without our attention. And in our mindfulness practice, we give our body the gift of some attention and some gratitude for all that it does, so that we can live the life we choose. So our lungs keep breathing, and our heart keeps beating, and our stomach keeps digesting, and our kidneys keep processing all of the nutrients and the waste. Our eyes can see, our ears can hear, our nose can smell, our mouth can taste. All of that and so much more is happening all of the time. So you can see I have my hand on my chest here, and you might like to put a hand on your belly, just to pay attention to your body and to say thank you. And to recognize the magic and the wonder that is your body. Oh, And again, my body wants to take a nice deep breath. So let's breathe together. We're going to take 5 deep breaths together, and we're going to breathe in for the count of 5 and breathe out for the count of 6. So I will count us through the first 2 breaths, and then I'll join you for the next 3 breaths. So emptying your lungs and breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And just let your breath go back to normal. Now I notice that my voice is softer now and a little slower, and my body and my mind have slowed down a little bit. I wonder, what do you notice about your body and your mind? So now we're going to use our eyes, and today we're going to look for the color red. So I want you gently to find one thing that you can see. Find where you can see the color red in the space around you. And look at it as if you've never seen it before. So notice what size it is and what shape it is. And now that we've looked at that for a few moments, take your eyes a little further around the space that you're in and find something else red. And again, look at that thing, that shape, that colour, as if for the first time. Noticing the size and the shape. And if you find your mind wandering, we're focusing and paying attention to the colour red. And if you find your mind wandering, you can come back to your breath, using the breath as an anchor, and take your eyes a little bit further around the room and see what other red thing you can find. And notice the colour, the shade of red, and the shape. And take a nice deep breath. And bring your attention back to the screen. So far this morning, we have tuned into our body and into our breath. And we've used our sense of sight to bring us into the present moment in the space that we're in, using the colour red. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our imagination a little bit. So again, notice how you're sitting on the chair with your back nice and straight and your feet on the floor, your head up straight, nice and tall. I'm going to relax a little bit now. So gently close your eyes and breathe deeply into your belly. And feel yourself in your body right now in this moment. And as you breathe, allow your body to completely and fully relax. Any stress or tension is flowing out of you with each breath. Your body is becoming comfortable. If there's any tension in your forehead or your brow, just let that tension go. Let the tension in your lips and your jaw go. And let the tension in your eyes relax. Just relax in that comfortable darkness that surrounds you. And once you feel completely relaxed, I want you to start imagining in your mind's eye one of your favorite, peaceful, beautiful places. Could be a place you've been before, like a beautiful pathway or walkway, or a beach where the waves of the sea gently lap upon the shore and the smell of the sea makes you feel at home. Could be a beautiful park or a forest. Beautiful hill. It could be a place built in your imagination. Maybe there's a lovely bridge that you stand on, watching a lovely stream or river flow beneath it. Or it could be a big old oak tree in the autumn with beautiful leaves falling around you. As you sit under the shade and watch the beautiful sunset. So wherever this special, peaceful place is for you, take some time to imagine it as completely as you can all around you. And once you have your special place in mind, bring yourself into the picture. Imagine that you're in this beautiful place. Take a walk and look at the lovely, peaceful, relaxing surroundings. So before, you were looking at this peaceful scene like a painting from the distance. Now you're in the scene. You're living it. Be right there now. What do you see around you? You don't need to actually answer this question. Just look around and see what you see. What in this scene is the most relaxing for you? Take a walk in this special place and see all that you can see. What do you smell in the air? Can you smell the trees and the soil of the forest floor beneath you? Do you smell the salty air of the sea? Smell the air where you are. In your imagination, reach out and touch something that's attractive and peaceful to you. Notice how it feels. Is it soft to your touch? You're living in the scene. You can feel the ground beneath you. You can feel the air on your skin. How does it feel? Just take a moment. And take a moment to listen. What sounds do you hear in this beautiful new surrounding? Can you hear birds chirping in the woods? Do you hear the waves of the ocean in their lovely rhythm? Maybe there's music in the background. Or maybe you hear the voice of an old friend that soothes and calms you. Whatever you hear, take a moment to enjoy listening to it. So you can stay in this scene as long as you want to, enjoying this moment of relaxation that you have taken for yourself. Feel free to walk around in this special place as long as you want. It's yours. You can change the scene however you want to. And remember that this special place is always here for you. You can come back to it whenever you wish. You needn't be afraid to lose it. This special place is always with you. The relaxation that you feel right now, at this moment in your body, is yours to call on anytime you wish. When you're ready, slowly let the scene before you just dissolve back into your mind. And allow yourself to slowly come back to the comfortable darkness that was there before you imagined your special place. And become aware of your body sitting on the chair. See, can you feel the weight of you on the chair? Can you feel your back nice and straight? Your feet on the floor? You might like to move your toes in your feet and wiggle your hands. And taking a nice deep breath in and letting go. And taking a nice deep breath in and letting go. And one last deep breath in. And when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes and come back to this moment, this reality. Welcome back. And before you get up, just taking time to notice how you feel. Notice the feeling of breathing. Gently take your eyes for a walk around the space that you're in. And if you're with somebody, noticing the people that you're with, noticing the space around you. Noticing the sounds that you can hear. So I can hear the clock ticking and the birds singing. And I can hear my own breath. Can you hear your breath? Can you hear the breath of people with you? And just notice if you need to stretch. Oh. And we listen to our bodies. Our bodies tell us what they need. So, before you go on about your day, you might like to enjoy this feeling of relaxation for another little while. And then I hope you get a lovely lift in energy and you can go on about your plans for the day, feeling good. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow.